let's see what Pisces can expect for the end of August here. Pisces expect for the end of August here. All right, let's see what's in store for Pisces for the end of August here. Pisces, oh, that's Germany. Should Pisces prepare for August? All right, so the overall energy is 5 of Pentacles here. So this is kind of like could be blocked communication, could be feeling left out. There's definitely something with community and equal give and take, something to do with relationships. Now, it looks like in the past energy, you kind of wanted to explore, discover something, but You were confused. You wanted to start something new, some kind of new venture. And I feel you might have maybe wanted to develop new relationships, find new communities, but it didn't really work out. There's kind of disbalance, dishonesty, maybe injustice, and the Three of Cups is in reverse. Which this is the kind of like the community card. So it looks like this search for community, for relationships, or maybe there's even a specific relationship, because this card, this Five of Pentacles, kind of also is loneliness. So I think you might be feeling quite isolated right now, and in the past you're trying to build relationships maybe, but it was kind of like delayed, out of balance. I think your own energy was so out of balance that you could not really build any new relationships. And also with the current world events, it's kind of difficult to bond and build relationships in general. So right now you're in the Six of Pentacles and Knave of Swords energy. Or I think you're trying to learn to understand what makes an equal relationship, where there is equal give and take, and you're kind of like maybe observing people around you, maybe at school, at work, at home, wherever you kind of have relationships around you, you're kind of like observing, trying to learn, or maybe even going online, reading self-help books or whatever. But you're really trying to understand what goes into essentially healthy, sustainable relationships, because you tried building them, but it kind of didn't work out. And you understand that something is out of balance, that there's something you need to learn and you need to understand. And going into the future, I think you're going to take a very studious approach to this issue, because there is this Ten of Cups reverse, so it's the opposite of emotional fulfillment. Kind of like disconnections and struggling relationships, and you're gonna go into this Queen of Swords energy, trying to figure it out. And I think one of the things that I think you will have learned that was contributing to these broken relationships was perhaps a lack of boundaries. And I think this is something you kind of understood here, which is around right now. You're kind of starting to understand that equal relationships take very clear boundaries. Because I think back in the day, people kind of took advantage of you quite a lot. Which is, well, for Pisces, not surprising, because Pisces are people pleasers. But I think a lot of Pisces are now learning that equal give and take comes when you have boundaries, where you teach people to value you instead of letting them walk all over you. And that will form a healthy, equal relationship with people. And I think you will succeed in that, because the Magician was the Four of Pentacles reversed. I think you will kind of manifest this sort of protection, because Four of Pentacles reversed can be kind of like self-protection, and that kind of goes hand in hand with that Queen of Swords. And you can see this guy is actually looking at the Queen of Swords. I think he's learning from her how to protect himself, and that's the energy of the Magician. So essentially, you're going to manifest those healthy relationships as long as you're going to have these healthy boundaries with people. So yeah, I would say that for the end of August here, however much is left, you need to really work on those boundaries there. Because if you will not have these boundaries, you will be in this Ten of Cups reverse energy, Three of Cups reverse, Justice reverse. That is not a happy energy at all. That is very stifling, because this is clearly injustice. People have treated you unjustly, and a lot of that has to do with lack of boundaries, which is something I think you will be improving or have already improved. Yeah, I think this is pretty clear here. So Pisces, for the end of August, remember to have boundaries.